Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last run, not super tough, but not super easy either. We're gonna have an Eve run today, which means there's a couple of different ways this one can go. This one can be easy, and we'll get Whore of Babylon and just coast on that for the rest of the game, or it could be very tough, and we could find ourselves never really getting that momentum and the protection for our Whore of Babylon state we need. We got CLAH, 1JQK, CLAH, that's the way you spell claw. CLAH, that's the way we like to fall. Doesn't really work. One thing's for sure, I'm pretty, what's the opposite of stoked? I'm pretty fucking extinguished to be on this room with Curse of the Blind right now. This is one of those rooms where I actually play by looking at the recording monitor because the brightness is cranked up a little bit in XSplit. And on my actual monitor, it looks like shit. So I'll come over here so I can actually see something. I will shoot this fly, and we'll probably never touch that again. But an early curse room is interesting. Most of the time, this would be a no-brainer. Is it a no-brainer now? Probably, because it gives us... There's just too much positive shit as a result of going into this room, right? Like, now that I've taken some damage, we might rethink it a little bit, but we have the chance to get an item, the chance to get Spirit Hearts, the guarantee of getting in the Whore of Babylon state. The only detriment is if we come out and we don't get any extra HP, then we could die to a champion in one hit, which is pretty messed up. But hey, we got Black Candle. This is incredible. Hit me! Hit me! We want to be in the Whore of Babylon state so we can pick up Black Candle and have it protect us here. And now... Oh, hello! Now I can look at my other monitor again. Now we will never pick up red hearts again on this floor. This is a great start. Not just because of it facilitates the Whore of Babylon, but also because Black Candle is just an awesome item. One of the best items in the game, deceptively. What really pushes it over the edge is not the extra curse immunity. Oh, Capricorn. It's worth taking and fucking up Whore of Babylon. Because we get this benefit for the future. But, yeah, the real principal benefit of it is going to be that extra deal with the devil chance that we can snag from it. Hopefully, you know, it's got the pentagram style bonus there, which is exciting. One bomb for a chest, which gave us an item or a trinket that would have made it so we didn't need to blow it up anyway. And a penny. That was actually a shit draw. Wouldn't have expected that, but hey, it happens. What we would like is actually to make sure now that we have more than 5 cents leaving this floor. Unfortunately, that looks unlikely, unless... Okay. We want more than 5 cents because we can get a blood bank. Makes it very easy for us to get in the Whore of Babylon state. We could also get just super lucky, I guess, and have it happen randomly, like, or facilitated, I guess, via a deal with the devil. Yeah, we'll open it. It was probably worth it. Now we have more than 5 cents, so we can live with that anyway, but, yeah, we want that arcade. Otherwise, we have to hope for a deal with the devil that actually costs us as much HP as we have -1, basically. So, you know, if we have 4 HP, we want it to cost us 3. At 3 HP, we want it to cost us 2. That's not difficult to imagine right now. You know, a deal with the devil that costs us 2, or a permutation of deals with the devil that cost us 2 is pretty likely. But, you know, if we get red chests, we're kind of temporarily fucked. And I would rather be never fucked or permanently fucked. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, both of those sound like a nightmarish hellscape. Temporarily fucked is probably the best way in real life, you know? Too much of a good thing and all that. Everything in moderation, including fornication. Now, what do you got over here? Okay, more HP. This is exactly what we don't want on an Eve run, but at the same time, it's not bad. We have the flexibility inherent to do something about this in the future. Another weird layout for this floor. Lots of interlocking, big-ish rooms. Another Spirit Heart as well, which I'm just gonna take, honestly. Why not? Hey, Tomo, if you want to get into the office, buddy, you can just use your paw, open the door. I believe in you. They're evolving. They can open doors. They're smarter than the aliens from Signs. Hey, hey. Yo, yo! Okay, we're still okay, but I was displeased a little bit with how that went down. Did he really do one full heart as well? Like, the Spirit Heart that I got there is now gone? I don't support this. I want you to know I don't support... I don't know, what that's Keanu Reeves in a movie about the legalization of marijuana or something. It's on the noggin over here in Canada because it's being... it's one of the platforms being promised by one of the major parties governing or gunning for election here. By the time this video goes up, the election is probably about to happen. People are like... people losing their minds over here. But deservedly so, you know, federal election is a huge deal and a big responsibility as well, but then freaking Mathis talks to me, he's like, hey, did you watch the Democratic debates last night? I'm like, my own country has a federal election in 2 days. You're asking me if I watched your country's debates, and of course I said yes, but I was lying. I just lied right to his fucking face. I didn't tell him yes, that would have been rude. Let's try this. Wouldn't recommend it. Would not recommend. 2 lemon parties. Was this worth it? Honestly, definitely not, but we got a lemon party pill, and we didn't lose our deal with the devil chance. We did kind of throw it under the bus a little bit. Man, Isaac's Jar of Tears, fantastic. So excited to have this item. Thanks for showing up today. I much appreciated. We're not too happy with it, but the lemon party pill will kill whatever boss we're fighting unless it's the Haunt. And if it's the Haunt, well, we fought him enough that we should probably be able to take him out, is my hope at least. Another bad gas. We don't want to use that here. Yo, Tomo, buddy. It's alright, dog. You don't need to attack the office door. You can just come in the old-fashioned way. Okay, might as well get Isaac's Jar of Tears charged up. It's not the Haunt, it's Pins, so we'll throw down Lemon Party. This might just kill him. Yeah, it actually did so easily. Mom's Underwear is not a good pickup, but all of these are good enough. Especially considering they're all basically free as a result of the Dead Cat pickup. Now we're in the Whore of Babylon state. We have 2 cat items. We Gucci, baby. This is not bad. In fact, it's extremely good. We're a little bit slower than I'd like, but not by too much. And we actually might have enough damage. I'm not saying it's going to make Isaac's Jar of Tears useful, but maybe not useless. Like, the thing that's going to give us an advantage with Isaac's Jar of Tears is that we can hit more than one enemy at the same time. Of course, it actually has to hit for that to actually work, but okay, we're going to leave. This is all right. Mostly, it's the deal with the devil precedent, and then the fact that we got 2 guppy items out of it, and we're stuck in the Whore of Babylon state as well, with basically no means to fuck it up. That's really positive for us. So we'll head down to the next floor, and I feel like this run is pretty much in the bag already, as long as we can just get another deal with the devil soon, or, you know, some other means of getting a guppy item. Like right here would be fine, for example, if somehow we could get a red chest to drop. Pretty unlikely, I'd say. Headless Baby, no slouch either. Bad Gas is worse than Lemon Party, for sure. Let's open this. I'm happy with this payout, actually. And I wonder if we could snag more than one enemy. We're definitely not going to get the final wave, but that was some of the most value I've gotten out of a Lemon Party pill in a while, for sure. Killed 2 waves of enemies, and basically made it so we got whatever the consumables are here almost for free. It's an extra key. Not too shabby. I'm starting to, like, I've done this with Shoop the Whoop recently, where I'm trying to figure out where the value lies in this item, despite normally conventional wisdom saying it sucks real bad. I just don't see it for Isaac's Jar of Tears until we get, like, items that would already make Tammy's head 1,000 times better than it and substantially more useful, but again, if we encounter a room with a lot of enemies, maybe it's useful for crowd control, but we're going to get rid of it right away here for Book of Revelations. And I'm going to be relatively stoked about getting these orbitals, actually. Of course, mostly the value here lies in the Spirit Hearts, but the extra orbitals that we'll get as a result, not too shabby either. That's the idea, anyway. If we get shabby orbital... What does shabby even mean? I feel like shabby is one of those words that's from, like, the 18th century, and then like, everything's made out of plastic, man. It doesn't get shabby. You know, we're not making our clothes out of wicker anymore. It's all nylon and polyester and I was gonna say Kevlar. What's the one I'm going for? What's the thing that's stretchy? Not Velcro. Lycra? Yeah, we're all wearing Lycra onesies now. It's the 21st century, man. It's the year 2015. 15 cents. I don't think we really want Sharp Plug, honestly. Might be worth 5 cents to get a charge on Book of Revelations, but I also sort of feel like we should just save our money. Like, it's not essential. Try to throw down a little bit of a trap with Headless Baby here, just in case they do get close. They didn't. Skinny Odd Mushroom, huge item. Still, highly underrated, in my opinion, by a lot of people who just look at that damage downgrade and think that it's shit. No, the proportional DPS upgrade is huge. I think, at least. Now remember, normally deal with the devil chance would be pretty bad here, but because we have the black candle, we've got an extra 35% chance. So we're gonna have like 135% chance times 0.25. So what's a quarter of 135? I don't know, it's like 43.5 or something. That's not bad. It's basically a coin flip. About whether or not we're going to have a deal with the devil here. So, we didn't get one. I mean, it was a little slightly worse than a coin flip. But on the next floor, we're going to have 135 times 0.7. Which at this point, I'm like, oh no, I've gone cross-eyed again. But 135 times 0.7. We got like a 90-something% chance, maybe. Well, let's put it this way. We should have triple of 43. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I've gone wrong in my math somewhere. But that's okay. Red chest? Not red chest. I don't want to trade a bomb for a key either. Things are going to start to move pretty quick here. You know, our damage is great. That was a little scary. Our damage is great, so we're going to be killing rooms really, really quickly. I would like for you to die and give me a battery charge. Okay, well, at least you've fulfilled your first part of the bargain there. One more enemy down, and we're done. Still, I gotta admit, the temptation to use the orbitals is very, very strong. At least we have enough consumables to go to our shop and our item room for sure. I saw the other stuff with Liberty Cap, but don't really care about it too much. You know, we're kind of eyes on the prize right now. We're focused, tunnel vision, homed in. Tunnel vision is bad most of the time, but I ask you, riddle me this: have you ever driven through a tunnel? You want tunnel vision. If you didn't have tunnel vision at that point, you wouldn't be able to see where you were going. And that would be probably pretty bad for business, is my guess. Bob's Rotten Head is just an absolute garbage tier item, especially from an item room, which is a very limited resource. But that's okay. No matter, you know, even if we pick it up, we still get it as a payout from the sloths anyway, so we shouldn't really stress out about picking it up, to be honest with you. This is a winnable run already in its current state, but of course I'm really hoping that we can pivot on that deal with the devil chance from Black Candle, and just from not taking red heart damage, of course, and then hopefully turn that into a good deal with the devil item and just win the game on the back of that. And speed upgrade is fine. We're so far ahead of schedule, and we've done so quickly that I really feel like we should at least check out this room. I mean, we are right next to it. My laziness, it knows some bounds. It is not a boundless laziness, you know? And yeah, I'm happy we did this. We'll have an extra spirit heart. And we will also pick up another spirit heart, so that was well worth it. And still enough consumables for the next floor as well. And here, polycephalus. Not a problem in the least. Super bandage is okay, as long as we can trade it away here. I hate to have done this, because it makes me like the biggest idiot, but yeah. I'll take Satanic Bible specifically so I don't fuck up our Whore of Babylon state. That one's on me. I shouldn't have picked up Super Bandage before checking that item room. But it ended up not biting us in the ass. We basically traded... Not a guppy item, unfortunately. We basically traded Book of Revelations for Satanic Bible. We didn't have to. We could have just picked up Satanic Bible. And then we still would have kept our orbital benefit. But I was like, Satanic Bible's probably a little bit better because the black hearts are going to be helpful. And, you know, I've already paid for it. We might as well use it. Yeah, sure. Teleport me out of the room. See if I care. Save me some time. That is not where I should be standing. So, I think we're still in a great position, but unfortunately, we really haven't improved too much in the very recent past here. I can't believe we didn't blow up any of those skulls with that champion. One of these is going to have the guppy payout. Like, it's not quite law of large numbers, but law of, like, decently okay-sized numbers. Like, at some point, you would expect that we'd be able to pick up... Oh, God. At some point, you'd expect we'd be able to pick up another guppy item. Sometimes it happens in the first red chest. Sometimes it never happens. Sometimes it happens in the 30th red chest. But we're making progress. Probably some of the best dodging I've ever done on that room, on this exact room copy that we just did. Okay, Ghost Baby, 2 of clubs. It's been a good room. Let's try to keep letting it ride here. Nope. But Ghost Baby. Is Ghost Baby good? Ghost Baby, I feel like most of the time is not even worth the bomb that it was spent to get it, but I guess I'm happy to have it so it doesn't show up on the deal with the devil. And I'd rather get Ghost Baby than nothing. If I've already placed the bomb, it's not like I placed the bomb there to get Ghost Baby, so, like, how could I be mad? It's basically just a free add-on. You know, if you go to a restaurant and they're like, hey, here's a free, you know, piece of sashimi or something, Even if you don't like sashimi, maybe you got the chicken teriyaki or something like that, you're not going to be like, fuck this restaurant for giving me free sashimi. You're going to be like, that was a nice gesture. They couldn't have possibly known that that was not what I wanted. What if you're allergic, though? Well, then don't eat the sashimi, you freaking... Don't wait for the nanny state to be like, alright, here's $1 million because we gave you free food that you're allergic to. Come on, now. You got an onus to educate yourself. Or you're going to have an anus to educate yourself. It's one of the two. You make up your mind. We should fight the mini-boss, because it could be Ultra Pride. And by Ultra Pride, I do mean Ultra Pride, but also Super Pride. Either of those would be useful. Oh, instead it's Super Envy, so... You know, at this point, I may actually consider Shoop da Whoop. I don't know if Shoop da Whoop actually shows up from Super Envy or if it's just a regular Envy pickup, but Shoop da Whoop plus our damage is okay. Plus we have great HP already. Still ahead of schedule for Boss Rush. If we're interested in that sort of thing, which we might be if we get a teleport card. Which I'm not very optimistic about because our cards are not likely to pay out too well. I mean... Let me rephrase. We don't have very many bombs, so, you know, you play a slot machine once, you probably shouldn't be expecting to hit the jackpot. You probably shouldn't be expecting to hit the jackpot either way. Just a live troll bomb. What a world. Well, if there's ever any place for us to use a bomb effectively, might be right there. Stars. Now we have 2 teleport cards. And a black card that we sort of can use, but not really. Trying to throw down some creep here just to speed this up. I'm not displeased with our damage, and I don't think I should be, but it could be better. Like, a lot of what I felt about the past few runs is that, like, it's been going okay, but you'd really expect for all the deals with the devil and our early game momentum that it would be a little better. So I'm not at all displeased with our run right now, but I'm a little less than super pleased. But all we need is one guppy item, and I don't even care which one it is. Tail might be actually great for us here, but really it's just it's going to be the intangibles that are going to carry us there. And by intangibles, I don't mean intangibles. I mean literally, you know, feline angibles. This is going to turn us into a cat. There's a joke in there somewhere, maybe. Wow. We got a crawl space. I don't care if I take damage there. Bottle of pills, pretty terrible. Gives us a speed up, so that's one of the few ways that could actually work out well for us. We got a speed upgrade out of our item room. We'll use our world card. May or may not go to the secret room, depends on our bomb situation. Robo Baby 2.0, also pretty bad, but we now have it. And we're slowing down for Boss Rush. We're going to be a little bit behind schedule. Not the end of the world, but we would like to go faster. I almost want to just bomb my way out of this room, but single haunt shouldn't be too bad, especially if his ghosts just kill themselves completely on the fire. That's pretty sweet for me. Trying to get Robo Baby involved here, but it's not as easy as you might think. You got 1 hit. That entire time, you got 1 hit. Thank you so much for your contributions, Robo Batista. Okay, fight the boss. Obviously, we're going to get our 2nd level cube of meat here, which is good. That's a familiar I can actually be kind of excited about. We're fast enough to get out of the way of war, without a doubt. There are going to be troll bombs. That's okay. I don't see any tinted rocks, so we're not going to focus on that. And now we'll just set down creep. We're looking at our time. We're going to be about 30 seconds short of our standard kind of like split for boss rush, but it's still doable. Seen it happen. And again, kind of like, it's not a bad dice roll, but kind of like a suboptimal dice roll. It's one of those things where, you know, you'd expect to get lucky now and then, but we haven't gotten lucky. But it's called getting lucky for a reason. It's less likely than not getting lucky, I guess. Double key room, we will check. Mostly I'm trying to get these rooms done as fast as possible, not just for speed, but so that I can see, maybe with Liberty Cap, where we are and where the boss room is, and then we can make a decision about where to go. And we gotta keep that stars card. Yeah, it was a mistake on my part. Normally, these rooms do end up being non-essential. Okay, this is great. 2 of these ghosts is not so bad. A great opportunity for Robo Baby to do some chip damage, maybe, and get us in there. Lazarus Rags is pretty bad. I don't know if it works before or after 9 lives, but it's not useful for us, really. Take a battery charge just for shits and giggles. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we're going up and to the left. I didn't see if there was a curse room. I should have taken a little extra time there. Set up a choke point. One of those guys walked through the fire. I saw it with my own eyes. I don't believe it. Tomo, are you mad that Ruka's pooping? It's like a necessary biological function, and I guess we should maybe get a second litter box. But, you know what? We can deal with this HP. That's fine. You're mad that Ruka's pooping in your litter box? You guys have lived together for, like, your entire life, almost. Get used to it, man. Kate and I poop in the same toilet. Not at the same time, obviously. I find that helps with the toilet management, is not trying to use it at the same time. Step 1 of marriage counseling. Don't poop on your spouse. Unless they want you to, in which case, you know, then, you know, wrestle with that issue yourself, I suppose. Okay. We're still probably roughly on schedule for boss rush. Just gonna blow up this judgment. I don't think that gives us a better devil chance, but we should get a deal with the devil anyway, honestly. Don't really care if I take damage here. It might be worth it to actually take damage and clear the room faster with the black card, but don't really care about the penny either. We will get to boss rush, and hopefully we'll get an item on there that means a lot to us. Hopefully we finish the fight fast enough to also get a deal with the devil and be able to go to it. Thank you for not teleporting me. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? I looked out the door and saw you. Which I find is a dead giveaway. Alright, she's closing the door on me. That's okay. This run will be done in no time flat, Kate. I could not hear that, but that's okay. Because nothing's gonna get in the way of my tunnel vision right now. This is a strong Eve run. One item away from being stronger than absolutely necessary to win. Which is exactly where I want to be. It's gonna be a little tight. We did get a deal with the devil. Oh no! Krampus! Go! Go! Oh, we're gonna miss it. We fucking missed boss rush because of you, Krampus. You goddamn asshole! You freaking sasshole! I mean, we got a lump of coal, which is great, but mostly I can't believe we were like 2 seconds short of it. Whatever. Yeah, we teleported. Oh, sweet, we found our first dead end. Now let's work backwards from that shit memento style. Lovely. Red hearts, not interested. Okay. Wow, we found the boss, actually. Hopefully we get a deal with the devil here. I don't care if they want me to pay spirit hearts for it, because I don't have any red hearts. That's fine by me. Oh, that's so disappointing. And then, of course, we're going to finish the next floor in, like, 40 seconds flat. So, like, that's just the greatest of all. But, you know what? That is the most annoying that Krampus has ever been since I've figured out how to not die to him consistently, like, 2.5 years ago. I think we should take this so we get a red heart deal. And it is a guppy item. So we will win the run in spite of ourselves. Sweet. That's awesome. We have won the game. And we also had some fun moments along the way. This is where we do that, like, the moment where we do the flashback of all the great moments that we had on this television program. Thanks for the times you've given me. Probably not even going to bother with golden chest at this point. I had vision, and I lost it because I was going too fast. The irony is not lost on me. Going so fast, we made ourselves slower. Hello. Oh, I hit ya. I hit ya. I want to hit ya and take your picture. I forget. I honestly don't know all the words to Baby Got Back. Nothing but a G thing, no problem. Gin and juice, absolutely easy. It was a good day, not a problem. You put me on the spot, you're gonna be either displeased or very thrilled and titillated at the results that come your way. But if you want me to karaoke Baby Got Back, I can't be your hype man. Unless you just need me to do some Pete Rock shit and just say the last word loud. In which case, I've got your back, but neither of us are going to be thrilled with the outcome, I think. It's not going to be a transcendent experience. Transcendental experience? I think maybe either of them work depending on the shell they're placed in. But anyway, this should be the right way. And at this point, we're kind of just running out the clock on this run. Like, we got a big lead in the fourth quarter. We just hit 2 home runs, and Derek Fisher's got our free throws coming up. So we know that this is on lock. You know, Radim Verbata's coming up to take a shot for us in the shootout. Other sports. We have the rugby ball and we're about to score. People keep, I guess the Rugby World Cup is going on right now. Please do not take this as me diminishing the sport of rugby, by the way, because I am used to this as someone who enjoys watching hockey. Oftentimes people will be like, why don't you watch a real sport like football? And I'll be like, hey, why don't you stop ascribing value to what society ascribes value to simply because it's popular in your particular region that you happen to be born in and made no choice about your actual living situation. You know, you should like what you like. But people keep tweeting me and being like, sorry, your boys lost in the Rugby Cup. They're no match for Australia or New Zealand. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I should break your heart here, but literally nobody here, not literally nobody, very few people here proportional to other sports really care. And if you're gonna trash talk, it really has to be, like, you know, it has to be between two people who care. Otherwise, it just kind of, if I was like, you know, I'm conscious of this whenever, like, the Canadian team beats the American team in, like, the World Junior Hockey Championships every year. It's a huge deal in Canada. And we're like, hey, sorry, your boys got thrashed. And people in America are like, what are you talking about, you know? It's a football season. We don't care about it. What, there's a tournament for 17-year-olds to play hockey against one another? Nobody gives a shit at all. But you need, because we won. You need to give a shit because we won. But yeah, you know, if you're trying to trash talk Canada for rugby, you need to go back to something else. Be like, hey, real shame how Mike Weir got shit on at the Masters this weekend. We'd be like, whoa, you talking shit about my boy M-Dubs? You know he won the Masters one year. Got a green jacket. We don't get that all the time in Canada. We don't have a Tiger Woods. M-Dubs is our Tiger Woods. It's him and the other guy whose name I've actually forgotten now at this point. Similarly, if Canada ever makes it to the World Cup, we'll just be like the World Cup of soccer. Oh, football, sorry. But if Canada ever makes it to that, we'll just be thrilled to be there. We haven't qualified since 1986. If you're from, like, the Netherlands and you crush us or something like that, we're mostly just going to be like, hey, just happy to be here. We got to see Robin Van Persie, you know. Maybe he'll score a sweet own goal on his own net again. Now, if you could, I don't know, maybe by the next World Cup. No, he'll probably still be playing. I don't know. It's going to be Van Persie versus Dwayne De Rosario. And it's going to be a match, Clash of the Titans. Dwayne De Rosario is a Canadian professional football player from Canada, who is also Canadian. This is weird. Magic Mushroom is awesome, but would compromise our ability to have Whore of Babylon, but it would also double our damage. So I think I'm going to take it. And why don't we take Triple Shot along with this? We got Ipecac, Quad Shot, Triple Shot, Magic Mushroom. Why did I take Triple Shot along with it? Because it's fucking weird. It's stupid and weird. That's why I took it. And we're going to win this run regardless. You know, if you're going to, oh, you lost Whore of Babylon, to only pick up double damage and Quad Shot and Ipecac while you're also Guppy. Like, you know, it's like, hey, Michael Jordan, you won the championship, but you didn't do it in the perfect fashion. Like, we're going to be sitting pretty here. There's no doubt. I'm not even, most of these rooms I just hit the space bar and everything dies. I don't even need to generate my own flies. Wow, we found the secret room. Okay, well, we've killed you. That was not as difficult as I perhaps imagined that it could be. Yeah, this is still pretty solid damage, I'd say. I would love to get rid of our HP and have Whore of Babylon if possible, but I don't think it's going to be possible, and that's okay. It's not our fault. Well, it literally is, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Cricket's head is meaningless here, so Lemon Mishap. That's something. Guppy's head, much more like raw damage for us, of course. And this is over. Wow, this run got really easy, really fast. I can't believe we missed Boss Rush and finished the whole run in under 26 minutes. But hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.